This channel is supported by TrueFire. TrueFire is an online library of lessons from some of my favourite players. There's thousands of lessons on there. You can use the promo code JNC40 to get 40% off of any of their courses. I saw a video today. This is a topic I had a couple of Patreon messages about, as well as I saw today bash up a lesson from a channel called Guitaring with Ollie. Ollie, I think he lives in London. And the concept was around this idea of hybrid pentatonics, which I've not seen it called before, but I think you may have, and I've definitely heard of this idea that if we're playing in the key of C minor, that we could play in C minor, but we could also play from the fifth, a pentatonic scale. So if we're playing in C minor, we've got C, the root, E flat, the third, F, the fourth, G, the fifth, the minor seventh, all strong, good notes. But what about if we also took G minor? We've got our fifth, we got that seventh again. Okay, then we got our root. We've got a 9 there, or second. And then we got the fourth, back to the fifth. But really key. We get that. So what would be a really good idea would be to join up your C minor and your G minor in two places, and I guess that's why Ollie's calling it a hybrid pentatonic. So here we got C minor, and then try and find your kind of G minor pentatonic that would fit here. So it would be 1, 2, shape 3, really, right? Okay, then what else could we do? We could say, right, if I'm in my E flat kind of major pentatonic, which is actually again the same as the C minor, let's find our G minor here. Okay, then what if we were up here for our kind of third box of the C minor pentatonic? Then join up with our G minor. Okay, then I'll move down to here for another C minor. Then we are on top of our G minor, bog standard. Then what about we move up to our C minor, and then we're on top of our B flat major or G minor second. I think we could also build one. If we're playing in C minor off of the F minor as well, so you could play your pentatonic off of either, but that's really only going to sound good on chord 2 or 4, or yeah, handle with care. Let's try it again. I'm just going to go through again and see how it sounds. We're going to start off with our C minor. We're going to try and stay in the same position. Now we're going to switch to that G minor. Back to C minor. Here. I'm back to my G minor, now C minor. G minor. C minor. Now G minor. Whoops. C minor. G minor. And there at the end, just kind of mixing them both up. So give that a try. If you know what key you're in, if you're soloing in, for example here, C minor, just try and superimpose over that kind of G minor. And the switch between the two has a really cool sound. Shout out to Ollie for kind of giving that a name that I hadn't really heard, the hybrid pentatonic. I think it's a great concept. As well as being kind of like a theory light-ish way to get some stuff out of this. This works over the major as well. For me personally, I view minor and major pentatonic as the same thing. They're just two positions, same combination of notes. So if you're playing in E flat major, for example, you could use your E flat major or your B flat major. Also try this from the fourth. So if you're playing in C minor, try your F minor pentatonic. Handle that with a bit more care. But I think it's a really simple but effective way to get some different sounds. That you're probably already familiar with the pentatonic stuff. You probably even might have heard of this idea before, but give it a go. It's something that, even as simple as it sounds, it's something that I'm having to kind of concentrate and visualize on, and it's a really good thing to be practicing, and it's giving me some different sounds and different ways that I'm viewing what I'm playing than I would if I wasn't applying this framework, if that makes sense. Please feel free to like and subscribe if this was at all useful. Yeah, and if you've heard this from someone else, leave their names in the comments. I think Eric Johnson, for me, I've heard talk about this sort of thing for sure.